Hey everybody, Ron Burke, editor-in-chief for GamingTrend.com and resident coaster junkie. So I've been super excited about Park Beyond since I saw the first CGI trailer, and the gameplay only exacerbated this problem. So I'm super excited to get to share this with you today. We're only going to take a look at a few levels, but first let's take a look at the options. We're going to go ahead and set everything to Epic. We're going to be recording at 4K. I'm going to be running this on an Intel 13900K and an RTX 4090. And we're going to go mouse and keyboard. Although this does support controllers as well, because I believe this is coming to consoles, so of course it does. So we're going to kick off the campaign. This should take just a second. I imagine there might be some shaders to compile and that sort of thing in the background. But shortly we'll be building crazy coasters. But first, cutscene. Let's do that. I'll shut up and you can enjoy the cutscene. Make it stop. Make it stop. Thank you. So if you're unfamiliar with the concept of Park Beyond, you're kind of seeing it here. And it's taking the traditional coaster builder and combining it with an overflowing scoop of imagination. The idea is if you can dream it, you can build it. So this is my first brush at the game. We've not gotten hands-on time prior to now, so I'll be learning same as you. The other thing about this game is that it obviously has no respect for the laws of physics, and I'm eager to see what sort of craziness we'll be able to do when we start building our own custom coasters. For my own bona fides, I've put literally thousands of hours into pretty much every coaster builder since the DOS days. So this is really a genre that resonates with me, and it's always been a favorite of mine. There are times that you just need to take a break from first-person shooters and, you know, crazy madness, blood, and guts, and you just need something that's just relaxing, just kind of puts you in the mood to just build and create. So I'm eager to add another one to my roster. So let's get started here. On the left of the goal, you'll see all the inputs that are available to you. Looking at the bottom right corner to find your current objective, find the orange track icon on the building to the left and build a coaster to reach the paper plane. Looks like there's a help center over here. Great. So here's our paper plane. Looks like the controls are pretty simple. WASD and mouse wheel to scroll in and out. Center click to roll. So we're already off to a good start. Those are good controls. So let's see. Find the track icon on the building to the left. Alright. Oh, here we go. So we're literally building from my apartment window. And we want to build all the way down to the paper airplane. We're keeping it simple to start. Done. Building your coaster is simple. Move your track to where you want to go and press left click to place it. Did that. You can temporarily exit track placement with right click if you want to. Oh, looks like that's... Oh, sorry, it's right click to place it. Yep. Left click if you want to adjust or delete certain segments of your coaster. Press left on the orange track again to continue building your track. If you make a mistake during placement, there are no mistakes, just happy accidents. Do not worry, you can select a track segment and remove it by pressing delete. Alright. So we'll kind of loop around here. Make life difficult for the passersby. Happy little trees and all that. Build to reach the paper plane at the basketball court. That is going to be a rough angle for the people riding this coaster. We are at the basketball court. Where's the paper airplane? Alright, going all the way to there. Build a curved track following the paper plane. Do this, you can adjust the yaw with R and looks like mouse left and right. Okay, that's simple enough. You also have an option to straighten the track by pressing F. This might come in handy once you start building some more complex roller coasters. Alright. Well, that's a nice, simple system to create a bit of a yaw in the track. Oh, and I see it's got the yaw degrees there. That's useful. Then we'll hit F to straighten the track. We're good. Close your jaw. Flies will get in.
Nicely done, friend. I suppose introductions are in order. I'm Blaze. Blaze Ultra.
Sure.
I know, it sounds weird. Ultra wasn't my birth name. No, that's Megatronic.
This person might be on drugs.
I don't need to make stuff up. My life is crazy enough as it is. I was born in a light aircraft, somewhere between Cincinnati and Bowling Green.
Which
Turns
is where
out
the
state of
Corvette
Kentucky
Museum is.
doesn't have any naming laws, so you can write in what you like. And Mom and Dad, bless them, put every idea they had into a hat. They almost pulled the tag out and named me size 15 for massive heads. I do a lot of wild and crazy stuff, but I've never seen anything quite as out there as your roller coaster designs. And I like it. You know, the more I think about it, the more I think our meeting can't be a coincidence. I mean, coincidences happen all the time. But it's no fun if you don't pretend they mean something. Tell you what, you've just been deputized. Phil Bailey wanted me to test these roller coaster modules Cloudstormer are developing, but he didn't tell me how he wanted me to do it. You've heard of Cloudstormer, right? Great company. Not doing so great lately. Bet someone with your vision would have awesome ideas about how to use the stuff Phil has thought up. Am I right?
You
Don't
are
look at
right.
me like you've got a choice. You know this is happening. Let's see what you can do with some serious roller coaster kit.
Well, my options are let's go or let's go, so let's go. I don't know, I thought it was kind of doing awesome already. And we're going from here to the exit. Built the track to reach the paper plane on the top of this building. So now we're going to learn heights. Changing the height is as simple as left shift. Alright. If your roller coaster does not have enough momentum, it will not reach the top. Cars can be pulled upwards with a chain lift. Remember to switch back to normal tracks. Yep, got it. So chain lift and shift. Super simple. Digging this so far. That's quite the corkscrew. Let's back this out just a little. Nope. Let's try that again. Chain lift. That'll do, pig. To complete your next objective, the test train track needs to reach the paper plane. Okay. Control the speed of the test train via the test train panel on the right. This way you can fast forward the train to where you need it to be, or check a specific section of roller coaster. If the test train crashed or lost all its momentum, you can reset the train by selecting the reset button. Yep, got it. Well, I mean, it seems to be working so far. Where are we headed? Looks like this direction. So let's do this. Let's raise this up a bit so there's a bit of a drop. Switch back to normal track. And give folks what they came for. And it looks like we're going up the ramp here. Alright. So we'll go chain lift again. Up to the top. And what do you want here? Guess a quick check to make sure that we are making it to the top, which we are. Build the track to the ground level and reach the helipad. Well, happily, let's do that.
I have some modules that look like abandoned prototypes for some kind of stunt show. I mean, it's just a circus cannon and a motorcycle ramp. Not sure you can use these.
Cannons. Oh yeah,
Amazing
let's add
idea.
cannons.
Who doesn't want to be fired out of a cannon, am I right? Although, there's never enough gunpowder for my taste. I really want to feel my hair getting singed.
Let's do it. Shoot your coaster across the gap using the cannon module, which is now unlocked. You can access the modules menu on the left side of your screen. For now, you only have a cannon module, but there are plenty more to come. The cannon launches the train at high speed over a large distance. Well, I'll probably need to straighten out some, so let's delete that section and give more of a straight road for the next part of the track. So now, come over here to the modules, cannon. Oh, that's a big boy. It looks like the same rules apply for adjusting the yaw. And I guess now we'll see the train come down the tracks. I do like that it doesn't go all the way back to the beginning. You get kind of a short run for your test. That's just good quality of life stuff there. Alright, coming down in a hurry. Loading up into the cannon. And it's got fire. Awesome. It's already fun and crazy when just getting started. Try another big city block ahead of you. Use your imagination. Continue with the coaster. Alright. Don't have to tell me twice. Should have enough momentum to be able to do that. Now we'll come down some. And yeah, of course I'm going through the donut. Is there another way I should do this? I think not. It might not quite be high enough. Yep. It's kind of a nice quality of life thing too. That kind of pipe cleaner, so I can see my angle of approach. I really don't want to add another chain lift here, but it seems like I might maybe need to. Nope, looks like I'm good. Let's make sure we've still got enough momentum. Can I just randomly add a cannon? Yeah, kind of seems like I can. Well, you can go all sorts of crazy with that height. But that should do the trick. So we're going to add a chain lift to get back up the turf here. And then we should be able to normal track the rest of it. And I did see that there's a ride camera, which is awesome. Right through the lamps. That's probably bad for your health. On the PC, I definitely have modded a few games and thrown on the VR helmet for some of these rides. It is disorienting and awesome all at the same time. So I don't know if that's an intended thing to support in this game. I don't think that's been announced. But it'd be cool if it was. If not, well, modders will take care of that for you. Whether you like it or not. Oh, that's going to be awful. Oh, yeah. We definitely got the momentum, but this is definitely a beat you up sort of coaster. Down we go. The music's not lost on me. It's kind of dynamic for the action that's going on. That's cool. I was worried about the momentum there, but it seems like we're good to go. If you're new to building coasters, you have to have some slowdown spots, or folks just won't ride the ride. Looks like we're good there. Chain up to the top, and done. And we all died. Awesome. Let's come out of the ride. There we go. Just one more step to reach the park on the other side of the lake. It looks like Blaze is waiting for you down at the paper plane. Alright. So we just got to finish this off and reach Blaze down here, which, of course, I'm going to do in a very roundabout way. Yeah, I am.
It's time to see if we can fly your dreams even further than any sane person would want to go. Whoa, water feature. Since you're well on your way to becoming the next theme park visionary, tell me this. How are you going to overcome the obstacles you're going to face?
With tunnels? Yeah, there we go. That's an option. Tunnel through the obstacles that stand in the way. Shoot the cars over any obstacles. There's always a way around. Ride over every obstacle like a wave on the ocean. Well, it's going to be tunnels.
Well, that was more of a rhetorical question. Not that I ever got the hang of those. I mean, if someone asks you something, you're supposed to answer them, right? Right?
It helps if you talk to yourself.
Let's see if we can't make your
like I'm doing right now,
vision a
technically.
reality.
Let's go. Do it. Build your coaster through the mountain. You can enable tunneling in the placement settings on the left side of your screen. Extend the placement settings to find the tunneling option. All right. Select checkmark, tunneling option to activate it. To tunnel through the mountain, place one node in front of the mountain and one behind. Alternately, you can lower the track even further and go below the whole rock formation. Well, now I'm wondering if I can go through the water. But all right, let's bring up the track. Should be able to continue the momentum. Bring it up. Just what am I missing here? All right, didn't like the way that I came through there. Oh, that's nice. It automatically carved a notch through the terrain. That's nice. All right, we're just gonna do straight shot right through. All right, we're just going to do straight shot right through. All right, we're just going to do straight shot right through. All right, we're just going to do straight shot right through. All right, we're just going to do straight shot right through. All right, we're just going to do straight shot right through. All right, we're just going to do straight shot right through. All right, we're just going to do straight shot right through. All right, we're just going to do straight shot right through. All right, we're just going to do straight shot right through. All right, we're just going to do straight shot right through. All right, we're just going to do straight shot right through. All right, we're just going to do straight shot right through. All right, we're just going to do straight shot right through. All right, we're just going to do straight shot right through. All right, we're just going to do straight shot right through. All right, we're just going to do straight shot right through. All right, we're just going to do straight shot right through. All right, we're just going to do straight shot right throug So let's see. We'll hit. Oops. Grab my track again. I needed the placement settings. Normal track. There we go. Placement settings. Tunneling's already on. Okay. Looks like there's a couple of options here. You can adjust the width, the height, tunneling supports, auto yaw adjustments, and orient to surface. Okay. Kind of cool. Nice and simple. I guess we just place on the other side like it was saying. And just like that, we've got a tunnel. It's certainly more elegant than some coaster games I've played. Just simply give me a start and an exit node. So now we'll corkscrew this over and finish up this portion of the tutorial. Oh, that looks like a horrible turn. It also looks like we've run out of momentum, so that's not going to work. Can I retro in chain? Oops. Seems like you can't just retro chain on top. Or I just don't know how yet. So we'll go ahead and delete some sections here. Oh, and it automatically deleted the hole through the mountain. That's kind of nice. Alright, so we are going to then chain up. And then normal track down and around. Sure, let's do it again. Oh, hold on. Let's back that up. I wanted to make that a hole. Yeah, seems like a little too close, maybe. There we go. Super easy. Alright. That should be enough to test. Where is my coaster? Oh, way back here. Donut. Yeah, I would certainly have to smooth this ride out for it to be, you know, human friendly. Also, it kind of, you know, takes the heads off of the patrons that are walking by, so that's, well, probably not good. In the grand scheme of things, of, you know, keeping your visitors alive to spend money at your park. But hey, it's a tutorial. It's a tutorial. That's fine. Alright, not the most exciting exit there. I definitely could improve that, but certainly demonstrates the functionality on the tunneling system, so that works.
It's almost time to strap yourself in and see if this thing shakes any fillings loose. This is amazing. You've gone from building an awesome fire exit to turning your whole apartment complex into a theme park ride. I should really call Phil so he can come see.
No need. I can sniff out a roller coaster from 20 kilometers.
What's a kilometer?
Don't mind
What's
me
that in freedom units?
Great gravy boats. How on earth did you get a license to build this thing?
License. Right.
Wonderful. It's so much easier to seek forgiveness than permission.
I don't know if that's how the government works. Nope, I guess we're gonna ride the whole thing. Oof, oof. Tree. lamps. Yeah, this is certainly one of those things where I'd want to adjust some of these if this is going to be a permanent coaster. I'd want to build some more excitement and probably some loops. This is a really long chain section too. But hey, I was learning, and there are no accidents. Or no accidents, just happy coincidences. Oh, that's brutal. It reminds me of the Texas Giant before they retrofitted it. That thing was horrible to ride. Now it's kind of awesome now that it's all metal and tubes. If you have not had the opportunity, I highly recommend, even if you're scared of roller coasters, you've got to go to Universal and you've got to ride the Incredicoaster. It is, or I'm sorry, I just said Incredicoaster. The Velocicoaster. That is the smoothest roller coaster I've ever been on. It's incredibly fast, but no nausea, and unfortunately, as I've gotten older, I've suffered from nausea with real-world roller coasters, but that one is absolutely incredible. It doesn't have any long corkscrews that would make you get sick. I love the Incredible Hulk, for instance, but 3/4 of it anyway. The launch is incredible, and it's a blast, and I love that. And the inversions, just all of it is great until the very end, and then it goes through, I think it's 3 or 4 tight kind of cobra roll corkscrews at the very end, and by the time I'm done with those, I get off the ride and it's just ruined the rest of my day. I've just got a screaming headache and I'm nauseous, so I can't really ride that coaster anymore because it just ruins everything else after it, or I'm kind of having to sit down for 30-40 minutes just to get my head straight. But the Velocicoaster, on the other hand, is the polar opposite. So smooth, so well designed, highly recommended.
These new coaster modules you've come up with, I'd have never thought to make them. I'm getting an idea, I've actually been thinking about taking on a protege for a while. Originally, I was going to run a competition, but Izzy wouldn't let me. How would you like to try your hand at the big time?
Well, let's do it.
I can't promise that the pay will be good. The belts of Cloudstormer are a little tight at the moment. But I can promise you'll learn a lot. Some of it might even be useful. So, what do you say?
Let's do it.
I'll take your silence as a yes. Come on. I'm double parked.
Ooh, I'm coming too. I know you only hired me for the day, but I want to see where this goes.
Maximum rating reached. Awesome.